Welcome all of you to the online classes of biology. So, we have completed the reproduction chapter, and today I'm going to start the new chapter, that is chapter 9, Heredity and Evolution. In this evolution chapter is evolution portion is removed for your syllabus this year, and the rest we will study. So let's analyze the term what is heredity. Okay. So before that, we should understand what is variation. Variation means what? We have already studied that in sexual reproduction, the chance of variation is more than that of the asexual reproduction, isn't it? So, what variation means what? The difference, isn't it? That is seen between the offspring and the parents, or between the offsprings of the same parent. Understood? So, you can see that this variations will be maximized by the process of sexual reproduction. Okay, so during sexual reproduction, the offspring will get a body design from, or they inherit a body design from the parents. Okay, but they show certain variations. They won't be exactly similar to their parents. So this difference is known as what? Variation. Understood? And so, inheritance means what? The characters that we obtain from the parents, isn't it? So, inheritance from previous generations will give us a common basic body design. Means the human being's offsprings will be looking like a human being only. An elephant's offspring, they look like the elephant itself. Okay, but at the same time there will be certain variation. They won't be exactly similar to their parents. Understood? So as this generation, this new generation, again when they reproduce, okay, they produce what? New individuals, and they, this second generation will have the difference that they inherit from the first generation, and also what they developed. Understood? So like this you can see that in this diagram also we can see when an individual reproduces, okay, basic body designs they will get, okay, but they develop certain variations. And when they reproduce, along with the variations that happened in the first generation, the second generation also produces little more variation. Understood? So the body designs will remain same. Understood? Then in case of asexual reproduction, the chance of variation is very less, because they are what? Reproducing. For example, if a bacteria, if we take, okay, you can see that the in bacteria, the newly formed bacteria will be almost similar to their the parent cell. Or if you take any plants which are reproducing vegetatively, the daughter cells will be having what? Or the daughter cells, not the new generation formed essentially from the parent plants, will have what? Same structure, isn't it? And why this is because in sexual reproduction two parents are involving, isn't it? And if even if any changes happens in asexual reproduction, that is due to what? Due to the small inaccuracies, okay, differences that is happening in the DNA copying. Okay, while DNA copying takes place, if any changes happens, that can be the reason for any variation that is developed in asexual reproduction. Is it clear that we have already studied? And if variations are there, okay, variation means what? Differences. All of them will have the same chance to survive? No. Okay, for example, if a bacterium, okay, is produced from a parent bacterium, and if they get a variation, that is they are different from their parent cell in one thing, that is if they are resistant to certain antibiotics, or to high heat, Okay, so even though all the bacteria died due to what? Due to the high temperature or due to the presence of certain antibiotics, some bacteria which are having some variations, which developed certain variations, they may be able to survive. So, if variations are there, then only the species can survive, isn't it? If variations are there, then the species can survive, because some of them will be able to survive that difficult conditions, and they'll be able to survive or propagate their species. Is it clear? What I said is a variation can be more in case of what? Sexual reproduction. Okay, because there are two parents involving. But in asexual reproduction, the chance of variation is less, but there is chance, and that is due to the inaccuracy of DNA copying. And variation helps the species to survive. Okay, all the individuals may not be able to survive, but some individuals with certain favorable variations will be able to survive any hardships in the nature, and this individuals help the species to survive. Is it clear? This is only what we have studied till now. Now, what do you mean by heredity? Heredity is the transfer of, okay, characters from parents to offspring. Okay, have you heard about heredity? So variation means what? Differences, isn't it, between the individuals of the or offsprings of the same parents, or between the parents and the offspring. So heredity means what? Heredity means the inheritance of similar characters, okay, from parents to offspring. Okay, then, so we have studied that the parents and the offspring, they look similar, isn't it? But they are not exactly identical, isn't it? Many of you are not exact photocopies of your parents, but there may be what? Similarities, isn't it? So why this happens? Because you can see that in we are human beings are also produced by sexual reproduction, and you can see that the parents, okay, both the parents contribute equal amount of genome to the child. We have studied that, isn't it? Egg and sperm, they fuse and form the zygote, and egg contain what? 23 chromosomes, and sperms contains 23 chromosomes, because meiosis takes place, isn't it? And due to this, the zygote or the the offspring will have equal amount of what? Genome or genetic material from both the parents, from both father and mother. Understood? So you can see that each character, okay, let it be it's your height, your color, your hair. Then what? You can see one diagram here, one picture here, that is, see, free earlobe and attached earlobe. Okay, so this all, any character, if you take any character, each character means there are two versions for each character, one that came from father and the other which came from mother. Understood? So which will express now, if both the genome means for controlling the height of a person, okay, if there are genome from both the parents, okay, mother and father, mother may be shorter and father may be taller. Okay, now from father, the taller genome, okay, the genome which is representing the tall will be there, and from mother, the genome that is representing the shortness, that also will be there. Now which will be expressing in the child, that matters. Understood? So this was studied by a scientist known as Gregor Mendel. Okay, Gregor Johann Mendel. Okay, and he was a great scientist who laid the foundation for his branch of biology known as genetics. So genetics is dealing with the study of what inheritance and variation, and our Mendel is considered as the father of genetics, okay, because he had, okay, even though he had some failure in his earlier careers, he never what he was never left with that. He came back to his monastery. He was a monk, okay, and he started growing plants, okay, growing plants, and he had studied the inheritance of traits in peas and other organisms. And the thing what he is considered as the father of genetics till now is because he blended his knowledge of science and mathematics, okay, and he kept what a particular means he kept the data of all his studies, okay, whatever he experimented, he kept the data, and he put forward the laws of inheritance that we are going to study. Understood? He put forward the laws of inheritance, and principles of inheritance, and that are valuable till now, okay, many of them are valuable till now, okay. So this is the work of Mendel, Gregor Johann Mendel, okay, Gregor Johann Mendel. So Mendel used a number of contrasting visible characters. Contrasting visible characters means what? Two opposite, okay, versions of the same character. For example, shape of the seeds. If you take, there are two different versions, or what traits, okay. For example, round seeds are there, wrinkled means what? They are not smooth, they are wrinkled, okay. So likewise, if you take the height of the plant, so that is only one character, what? Height of the plant. It can have two versions. What are they? Tall and short, okay. Then color of the flower, if you take white and violet. Understood? So like this, he had taken what? Different characters, sorry, means different characters for his studies with alternative traits or contrasting characters he has taken for his studies, and he put forward the laws of inheritance that is, I told already, valuable till now. Understood? He had done his experiments in a systematic way. He used the knowledge of mathematics. He kept the data of everything what he did, and he simply predicted. Okay, this might be the reason. So I told you, even though two types of, okay, or two versions of the characters or genome might be there in each of the individual. I told half of the genome is coming from father and half is coming from mother, okay. So for each character there are two different versions that are coming from father and mother. So which will be expressed, and what is the reason for this? This was explained by Gregor Mendel. So we will start studying that in the next class. Okay, thank you.